talking about something we all go through, even if we don't always admit it. The summer slump. Yes, that weird in-between feeling when school is out and everyone's doing something. Or at least it looks that way, and you kind of feel like you're just floating. Hey there, amazing person. I hope you're having an amazing day. If not, that's okay too. Welcome to the 12th episode of Keep Calm and Mental Health On. I'm Aditi Ediga, your host, and I'm so excited to have you here. It means a lot. This episode is a gentle reminder that it's okay to not be productive, especially in summer and especially now. So let's break down the guilt and reframe what summer can be. So let's start by naming it. The summer slump is that weird, foggy mix of low energy, low motivation, and a tiny voice whispering, "Shouldn't I be doing more?" It shows up when you've been sleeping in a lot. You keep opening and closing tabs without starting anything. Your days blend together and nothing feels urgent. Everyone's posting about their internships, projects, and glow-ups, but you're rewatching shows from 2015. You're not depressed, but you're not energized either. It's just a slump. And while the world makes you feel like every season needs a transformation, sometimes you need to just be. So let's talk about the guilt. Why does resting feel wrong? Why do we say things like, "I was so lazy today, I did nothing productive, and I wasted my summer"? Well, here's why. We live in a culture that glorifies constant motion, where productivity equals worth, where taking a break feels like falling behind, especially for students or overachievers. It's like we've internalized this voice that says, if you're not working towards something, you're wasting time. But what if I told you that pausing is not the same as quitting and that doing nothing is actually doing something? So school mentality doesn't really turn off with summer. So even when summer starts, our brains are still wired like we're in school. You spent months or even years living in the cycle of due dates, group projects, back-to-back commitments, and burnout from doing too much. So when the structure disappears, it feels like a void, and voids feel scary. So we try to fill it with to-do lists, goals, side hustles, and new habits. But maybe your summer isn't broken. Maybe your brain just hasn't exhaled yet. But let's talk about how even rest has become performative. You've seen it. My 5 a.m. summer routine or productive morning vlogs, or the way that people use their summers to launch their own businesses. Somewhere along the way, even breaks become competitions. You're not just resting, you have to document how productive your rest was. But the truth is, you don't owe anyone your productivity, not your followers, not your parents, and not your inner critic. Summer doesn't have to be a glow-up montage. It can be messy, quiet, uneventful, and still valuable. So I want you to sit with this. Summer is a season, not a self-improvement boot camp. You don't need a rebrand, you don't need a checklist, you don't need to emerge on a date like August 31st as a brand new person. You just need to live, and living looks different every day. Some days you'll feel energized, others you'll feel slow. Some weeks you'll finish projects, and others you'll just finish a bowl of cereal in a Netflix season, and that's okay. So rest is productive, and even though we've been taught that productive means checking off boxes, here's what I think real productivity looks like. It looks like giving your nervous system a break, sleeping without an alarm, sitting outside and just existing, journaling when your thoughts get loud, and talking to a friend without multitasking, and especially take walks without counting steps. You're doing emotional work quietly, you're replenishing your soul softly, and you are healing things you didn't even realize you need to heal. That's not laziness, that's wisdom. But let's be real. Social media makes the summer slump feel worse. You open Instagram or TikTok and see someone studying abroad, someone launching a business, someone on vacation, or someone waking up at 5 a.m. to journal, work out, and start a nonprofit. And you're thinking that you haven't even brushed your hair today. But what we forget is people post highlights, not reality. They're showing you moments, not the full story. You don't see the burnout, self-doubt, or the days they did nothing too. You're not behind. You're not less. You're just you, and that's enough. So in case no one told you today, you're allowed to rest without earning it. You don't have to fill every day with output. You don't need to deserve a slow morning. Your body and mind are allowed to take a breath. In fact, if you've been burning out all school year, this is your required pause, not optional, not a luxury, a necessity. Give yourself permission to just be. So here's a little journaling or even a voice memo prompt that I want to share with you. Grab a pen or just think about this. What would my summer look like if I focused less on achievement and more on alignment? So you can ask yourself, what do I need this summer? But not what everyone else is doing. What makes you feel alive, calm, or grounded? And what are you trying to prove? And if so, who are you trying to prove it to? Because you deserve a summer that doesn't exhaust you. You deserve a summer that returns you to yourself. So here's the truth. The summer slump is not something to fix. It's a natural, even necessary part of being human. If you're in a season of slow, lean into it. If you haven't done anything this week, it's okay. If you're resting more than creating, that's not a failure. It's balance. So if this episode made you feel less alone, send it to a friend who might need the same reminder, and let's unlearn the pressure together. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Keep Calm and Mental Health On. We can be found on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. So if this resonated with you, do share it with a friend who might need to hear it. Next episode, we'll talk about digital detoxes and logging off to tune in. So until next time, stay kind to your mind and take care. Signing off with love and leaving you lots of positivity. This is Aditi reminding you to keep calm and mental health on.